man, hey, Crack, man. I'm really a big believer of following dreams. Like this is Following Our Dreams podcast.
Hey man, it's Kid Street Bud checking in, man. Follow FOOD podcast, man.
Chase your dreams, beat them there. So they gotta follow you.
FOD, the podcast, baby. You understand me?
We don't need that one. Hey.
Real nigga radio.
FOD, the podcast, baby. You understand me? All right, we back after a long minute.
Good hiatus, man. Good hiatus.
Guess what we got with us?
We got with us.
Introduce.
Let's talk about it. He calls himself me. You know what I'm talking about? But in the real world, they call that man.
They call me a film producer, writer, actor, rapper, that dude, the Corinth.
Okay, let's get into it. The Corinth. Now let's start with the y'all can scoot that mic close to y'all too if y'all want. But
move it in. Don't be afraid to grab the mic.
Yeah, don't be scared to grab the mic. Now, how'd you come up with your name, the Corinth? Let's talk about it.
Oh, when I as being in music, you know what I'm saying, I started out like battling in you know what I'm saying, battling from like Central High School, Highland Park High School, you know, battling through the block, you know what I mean? So matter of fact, I'm undefeated, by the way. I'm gonna make sure I keep that out.
Okay.
Never lost the battle. So it was like, wow,
Never lost the battle.
Never. I will lay a fool down.
No losses.
I promise you. I would make him feel real bad.
Yeah.
Make him want to say a prayer with his mama. But
okay.
When I started finding Jesus Christ, I was I wanted to redefine myself to something that you know that way other people saw me. Okay. So it's like getting into the Word of God, studying the Bible, and plus I was going to seminary, you know what I'm saying, to be a minister. It was like, you know, I'm like, I had to change it all the way up. Mm-hmm. So I took about 3 or 4 years off from music. Was going to school, you know what I mean, second highest in my class. And when I came back to do my first album, I decided, you know, I got to find something that worked for me.
That's right.
So,
You move that over.
Yeah, like this? Okay. So with being in got it. So with being in music, you know what I'm saying, and you know, I wanted to keep the same name that I had, but then I was like, nah, I want to define myself as something that works for me. Really works because I knew how I was going to come. I was going to stay in my own lane. I was going to keep that niche from the hood and all that, but I knew I was going to do it for the Lord. So I wanted to come out of a totally different era. So my favorite Bible verse is 1 Corinthians chapter 13. You know what I mean? So, and I love love, and I love to love people, and I love to take care of God's people. Mm-hmm. So when I got ready to redefine myself, I took that Bible verse and just broke it down. Like, you know what? This is what it is. I'm just going to go after him and define myself for what I believe in. So that's why I came up with the Corinth out of 1 Corinthians, the book.
I was gonna ask that too. Like, was it from Corinth?
Yep, definitely.
So, is you a gospel rapper?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, definitely. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people listen to my music. They don't consider it gospel music because I tell and I write real facts about life. Mm-hmm. I mean, Jesus is all through it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna write something about one of the homies, I'm gonna big up the homie. I ain't gonna shoot him down in his story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna have Jesus throughout it for the clarity because of the fact I'm telling this man's story.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
definitely was present the whole time. That's a fact.
Oh, no doubt, definitely.
Dang, that made me think like we should have got y'all some red wine or something.
A little bit of red wine.
Red wine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So along with music, I fell into making movies by accident. Yeah. I never wanted to make music. I mean, make film. Music was my thing. I'm in my lane. I'm good. I'm Gucci. I'm calm. But when my brother got murdered 5 years ago, I recorded this first song about him, a dedication to him. And then I wanted to make the video in a clear dedication. So I called in some actors, some models, and we put it together. And then after doing that first one, it was like, man, it's just, I got about 8,000 views on YouTube.
Right.
In like one day, I'm like, okay, we got something that's working. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I was getting ready to put out my first album after being out of the game for a minute. No, my third album, sorry. And so when I dropped the album, I did 4 extra videos in a complete movie series.
Mm-hmm.
So when I did all 5 episodes, that put me in the movie game, and people saw that I can really make movies.
Now that wasn't a music video? This wasn't a series of music videos. This was a series, like an actual show series.
No, it was a series. I did something nobody in Minnesota did before.
Okay.
I took music and actors and combined it into a whole story.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So when you see me doing my music videos, you'll see it cut to an acting scene or a lovemaking scene or an argument, but it's literally telling a story and it's staging my actors and actresses for what's to come. Okay. So I got pretty particular about it and put certain actors in certain videos. Use my characters from the movie and the series and things that we're getting ready to drop. And what that did was that showed everybody who these characters was that I created. Mm-hmm. So full steam ahead to when we got to the movie, everybody could identify with them.
So you basically carried over your cast from the videos actors over to an actual series.
Mm-hmm. And a movie.
That's dope. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's creative.
The movie came out, and with the movie right now, we had about 2K in the movie, and it's a first short film. But all of my videos alone, when I did the story, got about 9,000 views a piece.
Oh, damn.
You know what I'm saying? So people they saw it. Yeah, they're like, okay, this man must mean what he's doing. Mm-hmm. So I had to kick it up a notch. And it's like, okay, let's go and get the bag. Let me get the bag and put on for the city. Mm-hmm. People see it. Let me show them what I can really do. Yeah. So a friend of mine, you know, me and her brought in actors and actresses. And here I am 3 years later, about to put out my first movie, my second full movie, and a full series that's about to hit Hulu, Amazon Prime, and Tubi.
Okay. I was gonna ask.
That's right.
I've been thinking about how to get into the Tubi thing. Like,
it's. See, let me say this, man.
Okay, talk about it. That's what
people think that it's easy.
Yeah,
it's not that easy because you know you gotta, like they said that question, like you gotta know somebody that knows somebody. But you gotta also, when you know that person, you gotta also have presentable content that works for you. Yeah. And the one thing about me, I promote something to the words run off the screen. You know what I mean? So when I sent it to my now film distribution out of shout out to Murder Pain out in
That's right.
Detroit. That's right. They looked in like, yeah, we working with you. Damn, I got the contract in a week. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
right.
It's hard because you want them to believe in what you're doing. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
And the other hardest part with trying to get on Tubi, if it makes it to Tubi, it can't sit there.
Yeah.
You gotta if it sit there, you ain't making no money.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna make no money. I don't care if you and the one thing that people don't know about streaming, like with music, you get 3 cents on a spin. Mm-hmm. So if I'm not streaming hard on multiple streaming platforms, I'm not gonna make no money. I might make 69 cents here or there. That's only because I got about 6-7 spins off of one platform. But with movies, you get $1.25 on each stream. If you ain't got 25, 30 people watching it on a regular basis, that $1.25 might add up to $50, and I can't split $50 between 30 people.
Nah.
You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So to get on Tubi, when you get that contract, you got to keep it.
You got to run with it.
You got to really keep it. Be honest with you.
It's just a lit torch at that point. You
because you know when Murder Pain picked it up, you know what I mean. He was like, "Yeah, let's work."
That's right.
And that was the end of the conversation. His president actually contacted me.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So now I see you got your team with you, man. Let's introduce everybody, man.
This young lady right here, you know what I'm saying? My future wife.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Congratulations.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta acknowledge that because she be like, tell him when he's on TV.
Love is in the air. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? She plays Lady Divine.
Okay.
And I'm gonna let her tell you her story now because we got real deep in with season 2. And we got my main man over here, Pastor Eric. He plays my father in the series and the movie.
Okay.
And we got my girl Kimmery Carlson. She plays Hannah Devereaux, a woman that, you know, I'm gonna just say her character don't believe in Jesus Christ, but the way we coming with it, you might want to watch them.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So before they speak, just give you a little synopsis. You watch Power, right?
Yep.
Take that in reverse.
Okay.
And put God in.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So what we doing is we're not watering down the gospel. Yeah. So we're not going all churchy to run people away.
Right.
We showing them what it is. We showing them like what it is.
Yeah, because life is really life.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, yeah.
So it's like
we in church for only
street-
so many hours.
Street dude found God
Mm-hmm.
and trying to like get everybody else to, but it's gonna be hard. But it's still a mission.
Like for example, he plays my father, right? And with him playing my father, he did some things in his past
Right.
that everybody trying to dig up. His sons that mimicked him. One went around messing with all these women. Other one was learning the word of God, turned drug dealer. You see what I'm saying? So it's like we put the meat on the table.
Which one was messing with all the women, man?
Oh,
They-
man.
they having too much.
It was me, man. It was me. I was the womanizer, man. I'm
Doing her bad, man.
Now they all coming back trying to kill me in the whole movie. They trying to kill me, man.
But he got it from his daddy.
Oh, okay, he got it from you. So he got it from you, huh?
So Pops. So Pops, what you got going on?
What's going on, Pop?
Yes.
Papa was the Rolling Stone.
Rolling Stone. And found Jesus and trying to walk the straight and narrow way. But he still got a little something now.
Okay.
That shows up once in a while.
Okay.
But the sons took it, and that's all they knew in the house. So the culture of that was street life, Chicago street life. We're based in Chicago.
Okay.
So they saw that, and now fathers changed, but sons are trying to transfigure something and transform and do whatever they're doing, but they're having a hard time.
The good part about working with Pastor Eric, is that he makes us go to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he a seasoned actor. So
Okay.
he knows, like,
See, we gotta finish this introduction, man. Yeah, man. Look, we gotta finish this introduction. You learned too much without the introduction. So we got a wife, and her name is
My name is Talina L. Fleming.
okay, Talina Fleming.
Soon to be Culpepper.
Okay, that's right.
and then she says, talk about it.
So I am Ezekiel Gold
Okay.
in the show.
And Ezekiel Gold, but your real name is
My real name is Eric Hall.
Eric Hall.
Pastor Eric.
Okay,
I'm
Pastor.
a pastor.
Okay.
What made y'all come up with
That's why they call me.
She said, put a stamp on his name. Yeah.
What made y'all come up with Ezekiel Gold? That sound wrong, man.
When I create the character, man, I go and I research the characters when I come up with a vision.
Right.
So I had to research who I wanted the father to be. You know what I'm saying? So with me not being raised by my own dad, I'm like, how can I do this with a dad that I'm saying that I was raised by? So when I looked up Ezekiel, you know what I'm saying? Ezekiel was one of the hardest men in the Bible.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he wants to be played with. So I'm like, who can I? When they found Pastor Eric, I was like, man, he can't pull this character off. This character got to be raw.
He can't be Ezekiel
Right,
Gold.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. I'm like, he can't. He got to talk with the chicks with some swag in it.
With some flavor, with some salt and pepper on that joint.
When he came in audition the first day, I had to ask him, man, what movies do you be watching at nighttime, man? I had to ask him.
Shocked you, huh?
Hey, no,
Man,
I
he
ain't
shocked
surprised.
me.
He was Ezekiel Gold.
Man, I said, Pastor, we gotta talk, man. Come here.
man.
He's like, what's going on? I said, Pastor, what do you do at night, man? I said, can't nobody move like this. He said, son, I got this. I said, okay. So every time the camera comes on, man, he delivers, man.
He gets right to it.
Oh my God, this man gets straight to it.
That's right.
He be like
I bet you he like when it's time for him the act the father part. So y'all got a part a before part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He shoved.
Probably, look, baby, I ain't finna play with you.
Like he shoved us in one of the scenes. I was like, Pastor, what's up, man? He's like, you know we're acting. I said, okay. So we had to do it again. He shoved us again. I said, Kane, you gotta come with it, man. He coming with it. So we gotta meet him where he at. So man, he was not playing like, I ain't gonna give away too much, but one of the scenes he did, he was so suave in it, man. I'm like,
this dude
I'm
switching
like, y'all
up.
see this?
He's somebody.
And the way he looked at dude, I had to ask him, like, did you do that before? I had to ask him, but he delivers.
Okay.
He brings Ezekiel.
Turns it on.
He do, man.
I love the story, but y'all ain't finna keep stomping on my introduction.
Okay. Down the line. So So my name is Talina L. Fleming. I play Lady Divine in the series, who is a therapist, and I'm not your typical therapist. I'm a one of those hardcore, God-loving, don't take no mess, got her gun with her at all times, and will pull it on you.
Okay, her gun and her Bible. Okay,
absolutely.
She got her gun and her Bible.
But the kind of, a therapist who need therapy too, who got secrets that they don't talk about, got family issues. That's my character, and also struggling with men and loving and wanting to let down my guard with men, but because of who I am and who I was raised to be with my mom, it's hard for me to do that. So I kind of treat men like they're like beneath me in a way.
Okay. Ain't that the truth?
treated.
Don't be taking that home now.
She did an audition. She told the one dude, she said, you know what? Don't worry about it. I got this. She probably can't even afford the water. I said, oh my God. I said, why are you doing like that? I said, bro, you
She said that before.
Man, she did it.
She said that before in real life.
She got him. Tell you.
Yeah, no, I love acting though. Like, I actually did a stage play at the Lundstrom Theater 2 years ago now, right? With Pastor Eric and one of the other persons on our team who's also a writer and an actor. And it was sold out 2 days straight. And it was a modernized version of Cinderella. It was called Rise Up Cinderella. And it was an awesome, awesome play. I got to be the evil stepmom, and I think I delivered that role pretty well from what I hear.
Okay.
And that's what I've been doing this for a long time. Like, I love acting, I love writing. It's just a passion of mine. I've been doing since I was a little girl, all through high school.
You said you acting or what? No, because these roles, the evil stepmom and the evil church wife.
It's acting.
Seeing some similarities. Is it
an act?
I know, right?
Is it an act?
It's Pastor Eric, like, he's being modest right now. He's going to introduce himself too. But he got a lot of talent. He's also an acting coach. And I learned a lot from this man. Like, when I did the play with him, he's the reason why I delivered that role so well, because he brought it out of me. I didn't even know I had it in me, but he brought it out of me.
That's right.
And so, yeah, I'm going to pass the mic to Pastor Eric for your introduction.
Now, we got Pastor Eric, Mr. Gold.
Okay, Kim.
Now, we getting down to the end of this introduction now. There we go.
At the end. I'm Kimmery Carlson. I am playing Hannah Devereaux in the show. I am going to be mostly debuting in season 2, but the main part of my role is that I am an atheist. I do not believe in God. I am one of the, if not the only character that is not a believer in the show. And I have a best friend who is a doctor, and I have a little bit of a hand in getting her to lose her license as a doctor.
So you just causing problems out here. You don't believe in Jesus. You don't believe in rules. You messing up people's lives.
When she see what I wrote for, she'll be like, "Really, Dwayne? Yeah,
you gotta be that."
Surprised. I actually have not seen my.
When she told me she did theater, when I created the character, I didn't want her having her have been in theater so much. I didn't want her to have this role where she was bodied with everybody else. I want her to carry that whole thing where people can be like, is she gonna believe in it one day? Is she not gonna believe in one day? But the way it turns on, we get into the story. She come like the way we wrote it for her. She comes in kicking the door down. She's not. We're not gonna wait on the story. She's gonna put it right in your face.
Okay.
I mean, I've been acting since I was 8 years old. I've been on the stage for over 16 years.
Okay, what's your common character?
Well,
Sniffing
I'm
y'all out.
usually the mother. I played Charlotte in Charlotte's Web. I played Miss Honey in Matilda.
Okay.
And then I'm also the comic relief. So I was a cowgirl in a show that was there just to make people laugh. So I'm very good at making fun of myself.
Okay, that's right.
I also do improv. So if you ever want to see me make fun of myself and give me money for it, I'm down to do that.
That's right. Now this improv got me. Where do you catch improv at for some of the people watching? They might want to know. Yeah. Where can they get some improv activity at?
So I've done some stuff with Huge Theater. I'm planning on taking some classes with them as well. And I'm also with a improv dinner detective murder mystery show. So it's an improvised murder mystery. You get to sit down, have a 4-course meal, and figure out who done it, why they did it, everything like that. So it's kind of a side job that I have with Kingdom and also just barista work.
We have a team of awesome, phenomenal actors, like across the board. Like, Pastor Eric is also, what is it called there? Our casting director.
He's my business partner as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do you? Okay, so yeah, can we let's talk about some business structure real quick.
Basically, what it is with me and Pastor Eric, when I casted the first part of the team with another young lady that's no longer with the team.
Don't be scared of that
Pastor
mic.
Eric came in, I wanted somebody that can partner with me that saw the vision. You know what I'm saying? So when I start putting the vision out there, because Kingdom ain't your actual show that you're gonna turn away from. Like, man, I don't like that. Kingdom, I actually put it in a realm to run with power, to run with the shy, to run with ghosts, to run with I put it in that area to run with them because I want the bag. I want the city to get put on. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I made for sure that the people that was picked and that could be picked with me and Pastor Eric can deliver these hard roles. I don't want a woman like, you know what I'm saying, future wife. She was scared. She didn't want to hurt people. I'm like, man, grab him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we ain't gonna hurt nobody. Grab that fool and throw him against the wall. You know what I'm saying?
Punk him.
But when I did that,
You hurt somebody.
when I did that, y'all was like, you did that before.
Bro,
Maybe they right.
her first scene in my short film that's on my YouTube channel, CMG Squad 2911 YouTube channel, the dude came to the door. And I said, when he come through the door, snatch him in the door, slam him against the wall, and put the pistol to his throat. She was like, really? I said, dear, grab him, pull him in here, slam him against the wall, and put the 9 through his throat. So she said, okay. So when she grabbed him, it was a room full of men, just her. She grabbed that dude. She said, how you find out where I live? I said, there it is. There it is. And everybody was like, man, she did that before. I said, yeah, the beat from Chicago, she had to do it before.
Yeah, she practiced that every day.
You know,
That's why I wanted to ask you, like,
go ahead, bro.
all y'all from Chicago?
No. I'm from East St. Louis, man.
Okay, you got East Saint,
St. Louis.
Sac-Towner, right here.
Minnesota, all the way.
Minnesota.
Minnesota, northern suburbs of Minneapolis.
Okay. Minnesota on the map.
It's tall.
Especially on here.
And I want to touch on one thing about business too that you said, and then Pastor Eric can say what he's gonna say. People have been waiting on this for 2 years,
Okay.
right? And let me say, in the aspect of business of doing this, I love that they've been waiting, and I love that the naysayers have been saying that this is not going to get released. But if you're trying to do it the right way, it's going to take more time than expected.
Take your time.
If you're trying to put it on your TV and have these people like this here, it's going to take some time.
Take your time.
I can throw it out tomorrow if I wanted to, but it's not going to make them happy, and I may lose businessmen, businesswomen, but I want it to be on your TV. You be like, girl, play that again.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm giving you something that any woman and man done been through. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no woman gonna sit up and say, well, girl, he smacked me, but he loved me this morning. They ain't gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
No, for real. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna tell you that. Or you had a pastor, God said, but he get in the car, baby, why you acting like that, disrespecting his wife? But I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So no disrespect to nobody. I'm just bringing the real stories.
You can bring the real
untold
versions.
story.
Yeah.
I'm bringing it right
That's real.
to your doorstep.
That's right. That's right.
They gonna be mad at me later, but they get over it.
I mean, I don't think they should be though. I feel like, we gotta have a point where we accept realities of life. You know what I mean? And it come with all type of stuff. It ain't just a narrow walk, clean path. You know what I mean?
That's why working with Pastor Eric, he looks at it.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He really looks at it and he wants the definition and defining moments from this to definitely change people's lives, but let them see, like, if you went through this and this is what really happened, just think what could happen to you if God changed your life. That's the overall objective.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a distributor tell me, no, we don't want to do it because we don't want to run the Christians away. You feel me? Told me no. I'm like, okay.
And the thing is with that is, if you want to be real and authentic with your walk and trying to show people the real walk, you got to be realistic with it, because people always look for that victory part, but they don't want to see that story that led up to the victory. You know what I mean? So like, as a real Christian and follower of Christ, like, you can't say I love God, I walk with him, but I ain't never been through nothing. Like, I woke up like this. I was born like this, and that's a total lie. So what we're doing in Kingdom is basically showing that it's people who, like, even in your walk, you make mistakes. Sometimes you fall out of love with God. You mad at God, and you go through these moments where you're questioning your faith and you're losing hope. We're showing all that, but we're gonna also show like how redemption happens in the midst of all of that too. So yeah, y'all in for a treat. That's all I gotta say.
And it's also like a vision, right? So as you're watching and you see and you say, wait a minute, I'm going through that right now, and you navigate with that character, it's going to make you want to look at the next episode to see how did they get through it. I'm in it right now. And if they made the wrong mistake, say, well, I know not to do that. So being able to identify and to see, or maybe as a family member, they'll be able to see it, and then they'll see the resolve of how the end happens, right? And usually going to end up in something positive.
Yeah. Right. You got a voice like a pastor. I would do. You see, I was gonna call him Pastor Barry White.
But it's real, right? And you want it to be, and you want people to tune in. And I mean, think of the shows that you watch right now,
right?
And what draws you to come back to see it some more. Now, before I came here, I got hooked on the Wendy Williams documentary.
Man, we was just peeping that the other day.
Yeah, and I was
crazy.
Like, whoa.
It's a new one?
Well, it's a new one.
I just seen something the other day.
It's a brand new one that they put out. And it's wild. It's a whole different person than what we saw if you watched the Wendy Williams show. Mm-hmm. But it's captivating because now you're seeing her life story unfold in front of you of what she's going through now. Because she's been, sort of incognito for a while. But now she's out. And they're actually following her. And,
wow.
It makes you want to okay, next episode, when is it?
Right.
And they putting everything out. First, like Diddy, Wendy Williams.
Man, they started with Kels, and then they ran on down to Wendy.
They say it's Cat Williams.
He broke the internet.
When he broke the internet, everything started coming up.
He did everything. Started shaking.
And Orlando Brown too.
Man, they don't be trusting
but the one thing as filmmakers, I saw a video the other day of some local filmmakers here in Minnesota. Shout out to the filmmakers in Minnesota. One thing that they don't speak about is how you have to maneuver around the gatekeepers to get this to get it in front of people. And I'm gonna kick it like this: Minnesota got a lot of talent. You can't hide that.
That's a fact,
right? Minnesota is the diamond in the rough, yet to be discovered. Like Atlanta was before, but they named Atlanta the new mecca of hip hop and music. When you look at what we're doing, I have to think what can I do, or what can we do to maneuver around the Tyler Perrys, the Oprah Winfreys, and the people that could particularly stop this, because they can buy my airtime, they can buy it off of streaming, they can threaten me, whatever, you know what I'm saying, they can. So I had to think what can I do to make sure this make a bag? So what I decided to do was go as hard as they do.
Yeah.
I'm talking about go extra hard. You know what I'm saying? Like I told a preacher wife, hey, go burn your mama clothes up in the parking lot. I don't want to do. I said, girl, burn her clothes up in the parking lot. Go set them joints. Put that gasoline on it and burn them up. But here's the thing though. She didn't want to do it. But my thing is, I write the stuff. We write the stuff that people wouldn't think that you would see in a Christian series, but it's reality. If a daughter get mad at her mom tomorrow, you don't know what she's gonna do. You don't know what she's gonna say. Yeah. So I'm thinking we're gonna do exactly what they don't think we're gonna do with this show.
And that's how y'all fucking rent it.
That's gonna make
that's
it
tight.
wrong.
That's hard. Let me
piggyback on that.
Now we do got just a second before we cut up out of this one, so we gonna wrap this.
We need to take.
I have to be realistic to what the black culture took.
Oh, that's it.
Yep. I can't be controlled. I'm like C Murder, but instead I'm T Murder. You hear me? Bossalini, the unstoppable. Big fat. That little bitch, she say she fuck Rocky, please.
FOD the podcast, baby. You understand me?
Alright, we back.
Yeah.
So back to what you were saying.
Who's gonna?
To piggyback off of the whole part where I did not want to burn my mom's clothes, I had to keep it. So we all know how the black family is with the moms, right? There's no way a black mama gonna let their child, grown or not, no matter how mad they get, burn their clothes. Yeah. So there's certain things you can get away with, and there's certain things you can't in the black household with the mama. So for me as an actor, I was like, that's doing too much, because like it's not gonna be realistic to what the black family and culture that we know as how black mamas are. It's not gonna roll. And I'm like, nah, that ain't real. Like, she ain't gonna do that.
I didn't care. Just do it.
But he have us doing some off the wall stuff. But I like to keep it realistic though. If it don't make sense, I'm like, I'm not doing that. I just ain't gonna do it.
You ain't never burned your mama clothes?
No, not
Have
my
you
mama.
ever burnt his clothes?
I never even thought about it. Like, not my mama. Like some of the stuff that y'all gonna see.
No waiting to exhale moments.
Just not to.
With that 9 you got, that Glock. What kind of Glock is that again? Anyway,
they saw the gun.
Setting something on fire.
No.
Just for fun.
Never.
Oh, come on.
Not at all. Well, okay. I thought about burning this paperwork that I had from somebody.
Set your brother on fire.
You was tied to a tree like this. Put some weeds around my grandma's yard and lit him on fire.
Pretend the clothes are your.
My mama killed me that day.
So that's, I mean, so I'm saying though, you can't. So did you know that?
No. So
you didn't know that he burnt his brother?
I did not. Well, he did tell me that.
When he tell you that, you didn't pay attention to the signs.
But the thing
you didn't know he was
like,
gonna tell you to burn
that I
your
do
mama's
with my
stuff?
mom, like the way I talk to her, that's already pushing it. Cause like I talk to her really, really reckless. Like she ain't my mama. Like me and her don't have a good relationship in the series. So like, yeah, I talk to her like she's nothing to me. I don't like my mom in the series. So it's like me doing that was too much.
But when you look at it though, in a typical mother and daughter relationship, the reason why I wrote it that way is because, you know what I'm saying, sometimes black mothers and black daughters, you know what I'm saying, they have a struggle. Yeah. And people don't pay attention to that. They don't see the rekindling or the daughter, you know, believing in her mom and they hugging it out and they putting the relationship back together. They don't see that. Society ain't painting that type of picture in episodes now.
3-dimensional
Yeah, you
camera.
never seen those?
No.
On the camera, it has where if the person is sitting here shooting it, and you shoot him, her, and you're trying to grab it all in one angle, you can set the camera to catch them all in one angle. And that's what made our filming of when we shot episode 2. That's what made it go so quick.
Wow, it cut down a lot.
You know what I'm saying? So when you get down to a one handheld, you got to think, okay, shoot from the back, shoot from the side, shoot the overhead, shoot her face, shoot his face. You got to do all that.
Mm-hmm.
With that 3-dimensional camera, that Netflix ready, you cover all that in one shot.
That's, yo.
But no,
Sounds nice.
It's that time, man. We need to do a taste test.
Hey, we gotta get a
While I'm
taste
sitting
test.
right there looking beautiful.
See, look at Butterfly Cannon.
Butterfly Cannon.
We off the Cristalino.
Cristalino.
Y'all got y'all cups.
Yeah,
you
man.
drink?
I got a cup of
Drink water.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to drink water too.
Yes, you are.
See? I don't want to, but I gotta drink water.
I'll drink that water.
Yes, sir, I'll take some water.
That's cool.
Well, I'll get one of them cups.
Well, we gonna take a
I want to do a taste test.
Pure gold.
How do you do that? So easily.
Appreciate it.
I'm so good at it.
It's so refreshing.
So
We gotta do it.
Sure.
This vodka water gonna hit right.
That vodka water gonna
Hit right by the time I get to the car.
That's right.
So it's gonna lift you right up.
Gonna make sure you can make it home after too many of those.
Do this taste test. Yeah, but our wedding though, it's all the way up.
Okay.
It's all the way up.
All right.
It's all the way up.
Now y'all putting y'all life in a little bit. So
I ain't put my
in the
life
series, no, I'm just saying like we understand that y'all about to get married. You know what I mean? It's just so.
When?
Girl.
When?
Give me one.
You didn't tell me.
Put that on Larry.
Actors? Are they actors or are they actors?
But I be getting there all the time. I be getting there all.
Nah, I'm
I be
nervous.
getting there all the time, man. I get her all the time, man. All the time. All the time. She be
Trying to see it.
Okay, but now, how do y'all feel like y'all relate to the movie in your own real personal way?
I can't
Glad you asked that question.
I can't.
Because he say everybody
man.
intimidated by my character.
I can't, man. I can't act with her because it's like if I act with her, it's gonna go left easy because she turns into this other person. Nah, I can't do it.
He don't even like when I
Okay,
do it.
now I think you heard. I think you took me wrong. But what I was getting at was
go ahead.
in the from looking at the series.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you really identify with in?
My character Preacher, I don't identify with.
Who do you identify with?
Nobody.
Some of it is real life stuff. Some of it is stuff that he's literally went through. Some of it is based off of our real life stuff that we've been through individually. Like a lot of the different characters have been through stuff with their moms, with their family. Like I know some parts of mine that's going to be in the series too. It's part of some of my story that coming up from when I was a child too, and how I felt when it came to my parents. So he kind of spent that into the story a little bit, but kind of elaborated on it to make it not be so personal.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
So your name in Preacher?
It's Preacher. I would actually wanted somebody else to play me. I just wanted to direct and write.
Can't nobody
and
do
put
it.
the money on the table. But everybody kept pushing me to do it. But when I did it, I'm like, you know what? Whatever. So when I did it, it was like it became the person that I wasn't. I'm not him.
Yeah.
Like he done messed with all these women, and all these women is coming back to hunt him, and they coming back for vengeance. But they literally not playing. They really want this man's head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I can't give away
Too much. Yeah.
But when you
You
see
gotta
what
tap
happens
in,
to
gotta
Preacher
tap
in
in,
season
tap
1, you're gonna be
in.
like, dang. When you see what really happens to him, you're gonna mess your head up when we see what happened to him. But I don't relate to Preacher because he's a womanizer. You know what I mean? He done been with a lot of women, broke their heart, all type of stuff, and it's about to get bad for him.
I could have played Preacher.
It's about to get bad. It's about to get bad for
swap.
Preacher. It's about to get bad for Preacher, but
You can identify, huh?
See what's to this Crystalina.
when you see
That's a character you're gonna watch all the way through and say, wait a minute, let me see what happened. Ooh, I better not try that one.
Yeah, that's my boy right
I know
there.
not to
You
watch
going
part of
crazy.
it with my.
But you know what though? A lot of people finna hate Preacher. They finna hate him because he done a lot of women wrong. He has, and it's about to surface.
I can hear her now. I can hear her now. Yeah, you just like him.
I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. At least don't wait till you get. I don't watch it with her. Don't watch it with her.
That's what I'm saying.
She be mad at you. She will.
She
Mad at
will.
you. Yeah. She gonna be mad at you when you see it, man.
Make sure you tap in.
But there's one woman that Preacher wants. There's one woman he's trying to prove that he loves her, but every time he gets to the point of getting her, somebody else surfaces. So it's like he can never get the woman, and then plus all the stuff he done got to her, and now her life is involved in his. He done messed up everything.
Damn. Okay.
So it's about to get bad for Preacher.
Okay. And so, Eric, can you give us the exact name of the series and how far along y'all are?
It's called Kingdom, the Love and Faith Chronicles.
Kingdom, the Love and Faith Chronicles, and then that's on. And
It's
you
gonna
guys
be
are-
on Tubi,
Okay.
Hulu, and Amazon Prime.
Okay.
It's Netflix ready, but we're waiting to see if they're gonna pick it up.
And y'all got trailers out though. Yeah, cause I seen
The
it.
new trailer for the movie is about to drop probably in another week or so.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then the other good thing is that
And where do they find them?
they can find on CMG Squad 2911 YouTube channel.
Say that slow one time.
CMG Squad 2911 YouTube channel.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I got it playing in Antigua, Jamaica. I got it playing in Kingston. I got it playing in what is that? The Caribbean.
Okay.
So I got it over there. So there's a lot of partners that partner with me because they want it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Okay.
it's not just gonna be on no specific place. I got it overseas as well.
That's right. That's where it's at. Honestly.
I want that overseas money.
Oh yeah.
Do anybody else relate to anybody in the movie? In real life, anybody.
I don't know about Pastor. He be watching different type of movies.
It ain't gotta be your character now. It could be any character in the movie that you just like. Yeah, if I was gonna be anybody, I probably could be. I ain't gonna lie. I could see.
I want to hear the pastor say one of his scripts.
Tune in when it comes out.
Man, he turned it on, man. I'm telling you.
You'll see.
He don't act like this. He's not like this on set.
Yeah.
He's not like that. He's a completely different person. Completely. And I have to ask him, I'm like, you okay? Yeah, he's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm like, I literally have to check in with him, man, to make for sure. Because some of the stuff he be doing, I'm like, Pastor, you know you don't have to do that. No, son, I believe in what we're doing. I believe in the vision. You know what I'm saying? So I'll let him roll with it. I'll let him roll with it, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Man, that Cristalino smooth.
I'm shooting for May. I can't give a date, but we're shooting for May because everything is being wrapped up as we speak. So we're about to start. That's why I said the first trailer is about to start probably rolling out next week. We want people to see what they've been waiting on for 2 years.
We're gonna do like a big what is it, a premiere?
A kickoff party.
A big kickoff party premiere at a theater still,
a theater in Falcon
where
Heights.
people can buy tickets to come and just watch the premiere of it.
Okay, yeah, we gotta get it.
I'm looking
get
forward
a
to
little
that
coverage,
myself.
man.
Because it's
I'm gonna send y'all in.
it's one thing to do the work, right? So we have a big team now. We started off with 7 people?
13 people.
13 people, and now we have like 30 almost 30
actors.
people.
Yeah.
And the team is expanding, but like I'm not always there when she's filming or he's filming or he's filming and vice versa. But when you see it come together on camera, like all together, it's so amazing. I cannot wait to see how it comes together.
That's fine. And then how big is the cast, and how was the casting process?
Man, putting the cast together is hard. That's the
Talking
hard
to that mic about this.
Sorry, the put the cast together is hard because for one, you're dealing with a low budget. Number two, you're dealing with people have jobs, they have kids, and sometimes. And I just spoke about this the other day. A person's heart can change. Somebody can say, "Well, man, he taking too long. I don't want to do this no more," or you know what I mean. People be like, "Well, this ain't turning out like how I thought it was." You know, things have changed. So you gotta always be like me and Pastor Eric. We always talking, okay, this person don't want to do it no more. This person don't want to do it no more. So we're always in the revolving door to keep the right person. Not anybody can play the characters that we're looking for. So we gotta get the right person that can bring it to life. Because some people, like this one lady I casted her, she had a bad habit of always looking at the camera. I'm like, nah, we can't keep you. This other dude, he was like, well, how much I'm getting paid? I said, nah, we can't keep you either.
Nothing, nigga.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but you feel what I'm saying?
Not right now.
Not right now, anyway, nigga. Damn, let me figure it out, nigga. Damn.
This acting has to be a heart thing.
Yeah, can we get the work done?
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's why I put so much pressure on, because I want people to see that I'm not hard to work with. I just move a little bit differently as a director.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a filmmaker, because I want you to see it coming. I don't want you to be like, oh, that was all right. I want you to be like, damn.
All right.
What are you going to do next?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, to do this, to cast people, not anybody can say, any woman can get loud. Any woman can act ghetto. But the right actress can act ghetto and be like, what did you think? Turn it right off in an instant. You know what I'm saying? So, like, he can be a pastor.
Yeah.
I can't. But I can turn it on. thus saith the Lord. I can turn it on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could get enough bars out to get the image across.
Out, but casting is hard.
Yeah,
it's hard.
What do y'all do? What is that process like? How do you slim it down? How do you pick through it?
I put my own ingredient in. I need to see the chemistry.
Yeah,
I need to see that a person's heart can become reality.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to see how loud you can get, how hard you can smack me, or how can you slam the door, or how hard you can yell at her. I need to see that chemistry, and chemistry is not something that everybody has as an actor and actress. Mm-hmm. When I first saw Pastor Eric do it, he made it look like he was sitting at a coffee table and there was no table, but he made it so overwhelming. So I'm like, ooh, he hired. You know what I mean?
He's in,
and it went up from there. You know what I mean? So not this acting thing, it has to be in your heart to do it. Because going to an audition, you're gonna get a lot of no's before you get that one yes.
I really appreciate you doing that. Because I'm one of the new ones that was hired on.
Make sure your mic on too. Make sure your mic on. Can you press the power button? Light on.
Are we on?
You see it flashing?
Yes.
Yes, we are on.
I really do appreciate that process. Because actually, I wasn't going to show up to the audition. Because I didn't think I had a shot. I reached out to Dwayne way before, because I had actually come across his page on Facebook, and I was intrigued by it, and I didn't know why. But I reached out to him, and he told me about the audition, and the day came, and I was like, there's no way in hell I'm going to get picked. I'm tired. I've had a long day. There's no way I'm going to get picked. But there was something that made me go. And as soon as I went, I was like, yep, this is really cool. And he saw me do, 2-3 improv scenes?
Mm-hmm.
And you said that you were going to rewrite a character so that I could be in the show.
And the reason why I wanted to rewrite the character, because she did something at the very end that caught my attention. It wasn't the body of work that she did. It was that one thing that she did. It was the intimacy that she brought when I asked her to act like she loved her father. Act like he was just really making her about to break down. And when she turned that intimacy on and she was literally about to cry in front of me, I'm like, that's it.
That's it right there.
Give her the job.
You
know what I'm saying? It was. I don't need more than one thing to cast you. I need that one thing that I know you can turn on, and I can mold the rest.
Cause you're gonna make the team work. I'm just highlight your strengths and not your weaknesses.
Like my future wife, she didn't want to take her role. Yeah. She didn't. Well, I don't know, dear. I don't know. I'm like, dear, do the role. You got this. Well, I don't know. Okay. So as she got into it, she caught the niche. And when I saw her put the gun to that dude's throat, I said, she gonna kill this. When she put the gun through her, so she's like, how did I do, dear? Well, you killed it.
That's right. You killed it. Did she kill it or him?
Right.
I still ain't sold on her yet. I still ain't sold yet, man. Where's the gun at? Where is it?
It's tucked away.
Okay, that's right.
It's tucked
that's
away.
right. Just checking.
The one thing.
Security. Make sure you watching.
Well, watching her act. The one thing I'm gonna tell, I would say this to anybody that That's why I love how you and your wife is moving.
Yeah, for sure.
One thing with me and her when we act, she don't want me to direct her. she don't want me to direct her. You know what I'm saying? She'll get mad because I'm a hard director.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm like,
call him a little Suge Knight.
Yeah, I'm like on her. You know what I mean? But she's like, I need a break. I can't do this. I'm like, excuse me, y'all. Let me go talk.
Give me a second.
So I have to go pull her back in. You okay? We good? Just give me a minute.
Mm-hmm. Just gotta get back in
character. You good? Give me a minute. Oh, I'm good now. I'm like, can we hug it out? Later. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Throughout the whole journey, throughout the whole process, what was the biggest failure that you had?
What's the biggest hurdle?
Good question.
I haven't had a failure. I would say the one thing that does bother me through this whole process is when you're building something and you lose people, that hurts. I never knew what pastors would go through when they would lose a member of the church, when they get connected with them. And I always felt that they didn't go through anything until it started affecting me.
Yeah.
You know, and losing a cast member, you got to find somebody new, you know, or what have you, that hurts over time because you're trying to keep the mold and the person that fits with the glue is trying to keep it together. So I haven't had any failures, you know, but I've had like setbacks, and I've had this dark cloud hovering over me where people really think that this ain't gonna be. Yeah. And that's the one thing I let drive me is that dark cloud.
That's right.
Right.
I let it like literally drive me like I'm gonna show y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So no failures, just a lot of setbacks and that little cloud following me.
Right. Yeah. So what's your goals for the future in film production and music?
With music right now, you know what I'm saying, we see, I don't think like the average CEO.
Right.
Like nothing against them and filmmakers, nothing against them. I salute all of them. They use what they use and they move how they move. Me, I'm thinking like Ruthless Records and Death Row Records, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like how they thought.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Eazy may be dead and gone, but his label's still around no matter what they're doing.
Yeah.
Suge Knight may be in prison, but the label's still around. So for the future, I'm taking everybody. I'm not leaving nobody behind. But the way I think, I don't want YouTube views. I don't want Distro Kid. Nothing against that.
Yeah.
But I want to talk to the actual person. I want that person to be able to go talk to this person and tell them about what I've done. I want their bosses to call me up and say, hey, we want you to come down here and show us what you've done with this person and that person and so on and so forth. So with what we're doing right now is to get season 2 wrapped, get it released. Talina's getting ready to drop a book. I can't say what it is yet. You can say what it is. The book is called They Forgot to Look Up, the second book. And we're getting ready to turn that into a full film. And then what we're gonna do first after we get season 2 wrapped and done, I'm doing a true story. Right. See, because a lot of women say men don't get abused. A lot of women say men don't go through things. I'm about to prove them wrong. I got a movie that we're about to do called The Burning Black Book. It's about my life, about how one man go date all these women, get all this abuse and all these things happen to him until he finds that one woman. But women don't think men go through things. I may be a dude that be like, well, F you and da-da-da-da, but at the same time, like I told her, if you allow me to love you, you'll see who I really am. She had a hard time with it. I don't know. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna let you figure that out on your own. When she figured it out, she's like, oh yeah, take all that in.
Yeah, come on over.
you know what I mean?
What a year.
You should.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I proposed to her, she had no idea it was coming. For 6 months, she had no idea. So when shit finally happened, she was like, yeah. I'm standing in the room like, take this all in. Take it in. You know what I'm saying? And she just couldn't believe it. You know what I mean? But
that's right.
Not to stray away from the question, I'm just moving a little bit differently than the other filmmakers in the city. I want them to see what I can do.
Right.
I ain't out to prove nothing. I don't go playing nobody else. Let me say this for the record. My cast is my cast. I don't go play in nobody else's backyard. When I form Voltron, that's me and my team. I'm not gonna go pick from somebody else's squad to make my team better.
Yeah.
It's either every time you see squad, you're gonna see somebody new.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And you got the acting coach over there.
Yeah, right there.
So, you know what I'm talking about? You got in-house skill training. You know what I'm talking about? Development. Let's talk about that real quick, though, man.
What you want to know?
How do they tap in with you in this acting instructing?
Well, you got to have a passion and a heart, and we can help develop that skill. I've been doing it for many years. I actually did work with Prince. I've done some feature films from Hollywood as well, and a lot of television commercials. So got into the industry, been doing it for a while, did some theater as well. And it's real, you know. The piece that I enjoy, because television and stage are different. And I like television and migrated more towards the television aspect of it, because you get paid pretty quickly.
Right. Movies take a long time. Shows keep
you know,
happening.
in theater, you have runs, so there, it could be 3-4 months, and they, it just continues to go. You got matinees and this, and you have to really have a open schedule and be open to do the same thing every single night, and keep the energy level up every single night. That can get that's difficult. It's not as easy as it looks, but with like commercials and things like that, they're like one day, boom, 12 hours, boom, done, move on to the next thing.
See, y'all, that's Shaft. Ain't nobody tell me. Y'all can't tell me that ain't him, man.
So yeah. So right now, we could probably, if we went through, got a hold of Dwayne, check me out and see maybe I could help somebody out.
Yeah, for
do
sure.
a little something.
Yeah, hey, you can group me if you want. I'm sitting right next to you.
Right. Man, look, I think it's a few people in here like, man, I might have to consider going to this class.
I was telling Talina the other day, I want to say this here too for the record. I want to make it very quick, and that is, if somebody says, man, I want to act, I can do it. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Young lady comes to audition. She come in. Don't get me wrong. People do what they do in their pastime. But this is my one thing that I put as my stamp of significance. If I was Tyler Perry, and you know that you're going to come in front of me and I'm going to change your life, and you know this, you're going to walk through the door with creased jeans, bell bottoms on, smelling good, hair done, and took 3-4 showers, fix your makeup. By the time you pull up to the curb, you're going to come in and give it your best.
That's right.
What makes me any different?
Yeah. This ain't no little movie.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It don't make me no different.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So when I look at that and people come I'm like, okay, is it me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I just say that, like Pastor said, you have to have a passion and a heart to do. You just can't walk in an audition and say just because you can act a certain way that it's your passion.
Mm-hmm. Right. I got another question though. Like, what do you like the most thing that like all y'all avoid in the film industry?
I try to avoid conflict. I try to. Yeah, I try to.
When you say conflict, what do you mean?
I don't want 29 people to get mad at me.
What do you mean? 29 what? Actors? Like people on your staff? Like people on your team? Like
I don't want them to get mad at me because I'm a hard director.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want them to do it till we get it right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What about from the acting side?
Things that I don't know what we avoid. You said what do we want to avoid in the film world?
Yeah, like when you recording, maybe even in practicing your lines, it's like something any of the.
Well, for me, it's certain things that I just won't do because it goes against my moral code. That's one thing, but I literally am open to doing pretty much everything for the most part, unless it's something that I'm really strong about that goes against who I am as a person and my character. Mm-hmm. But I want to avoid saying I'm the next Taraji P. Henson, but she's my inspiration.
That's right.
As an actress.
That's right.
I don't want to be like anybody but Talina and deliver what I'm going to deliver on screen or whatever because I don't want to mimic somebody else's. But I can use them to inspire me on how to be better as an actress. Yeah, but I don't want to necessarily be like them.
Yeah.
Right. So what was the most challenging film y'all did?
It would have to be our short film.
Yeah.
Short film.
Because it took us about a year.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It did.
Mm-hmm. Because you know what I'm saying, that's just like becoming a rapper. You gotta learn how to deliver the music. You can't rap one way on every track. You gotta give it that spice, give it that niche. And with me coming into this and having fell into filmmaking by accident, it was a lot of bumps that and a lot of things that I had to learn, like, okay, we ain't doing that again. We ain't doing that again. We ain't doing that again. We definitely ain't doing that again. So it's like I needed all the pieces of the puzzle. So when Pastor Eric came on, I asked him, "Will you partner with me to do this?" He's like, "I got you. Let's do it."
Right. So that like, did music inspire you to get into filmmaking?
No, my life.
Your life.
Because it's a lot of stuff people don't know about me. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. Like people, like she asked me. She said to me. She said, there it is.
Chef Trey is in the building. There's been a sighting.
So you know what she asked me. She said, why do people think that you're this horrible man? And I had to think about that for weeks and days, and I still think about it to this day. And I'm not a horrible man. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So to get into filmmaking, I have a story that's about to shock a lot of people. A lot of people, I promise you. You know what I mean? And people gonna be like, that didn't happen to him, girl, but I'm not making it up.
I ain't gonna lie, you said that's so serious, and I believe.
I believe you too. I ain't gonna lie, I believe.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe you too.
Hey, no, but like, how do you stay up to date with like the technology, with all the cameras and stuff like that?
I be at work, man, looking at stuff all day long. I be trying to do my job, but I'm looking at stuff all day long, bro.
Cause when you said about the Netflix camera, I'm like, oh man, you know what he talking about?
Yeah, for real. Now I got a question. How do you feel about AI to develop scripts, to develop? Do you think that's a good thing? Do you think that's kind of a cheat code? Do you think it's fair? Do you think it's unfair? Like, what do you think?
I'm gonna let Pastor Eric tell you what he knows about it a little bit more.
So, I think it's a good opportunity to use AI just to sort of get a concept and an outline, because it will suggest things, and it will sort of mold. You have to speak to it first in order for it to respond. So you already have the idea that you want. You just ask it and see how it's going to respond back, and then you can either take it, accept it, build on it, or reject it. But I think it's an excellent tool. I use AI a lot, and just in my normal everyday life.
If AI had a voice, it'll be you.
It's so stupid.
Hey, no, but I got a question for you too, though. Like, do you get any criticism for like being a pastor that acts in like urban type?
No, actually, when I came to the production crew here, I said, I'm Eric. I'm not here as pastor.
Right.
I'm here as Eric Hall. That's my acting name. I'm Eric Hall. My pastor's piece is another thing that I have. You know, it's my life. But I'm not showing up as Pastor Eric. I'm showing up as Eric Hall. Right. But Dwayne sort of ignored that.
It's hard not to when you know the
person. Right, they know me that way, so I said, all right. But no ridicule at all. You know, there's certain things. So, for example, Prince did a movie called Graffiti Bridge, and I got casted for it. And when I got the script and I looked at it and I saw, ooh, as Kalina was just saying about some things that are morally things that you just try to avoid to do. And at that time, I was a Sunday school teacher. I had children that looked up to me, young people, and things that Prince wanted me to do in that movie was totally against what I would, being on the screen doing that and having
you said Prince
people looking at me, it would have been just.
You said Prince, right?
Prince,
yeah.
Prince.
I saw Kirk Franklin interview. He was like, he got invited to Prince's house, but he was so early in his career. He was like, man, I can't do it, man. Butt cheeks be out, man.
Call the production company for Prince and say, I have to pull out. And they were like, what?
Right.
No one's ever done this before.
So, like, I know you're a pastor.
That's right.
And if you could ask Jesus to change one thing in the world, what would it be?
One thing in the world?
Yeah.
In the world? Hate and evil.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say racism.
He said one, not two.
Racism is hate. Racism is evil.
Yeah, it's part of hating.
Yeah.
It's evil. It's a spirit. It's evil.
the hate, the ignorance.
Yeah. Well, when you asked the question about what do you want to avoid, that's what Lena said. What thing to me avoiding for me as an actor is acting.
Oh yeah.
Avoid acting.
That sounds crazy though.
When you're acting, you're trying to do something. It should automatically come out of you naturally.
Hey, actor, you're acting.
Reacting.
Right.
Like, what's the hardest thing that you went through in life?
The hardest thing in life or in acting? In acting?
In life.
In life. Shoot, being born on this earth. No. Living every day with these folks. No. Hardest thing I went through in life, I would say, for me, living in Minnesota as a black man, and just racism as a brown person in Minnesota has been very difficult. Because I'm second generation Minnesota, and just what I had to come through, we had white supremacy come. Our house got bombed while we were in it. They were trying to kill us. I mean, all this happened in Minnesota. We were the headline news, everything. So that was very hard to face. And this past Black History Month, I had an opportunity to share that story as a speaker for a company, and just let people know that this is real. That it was more majority white audience, but I let them know, what people take as common with privilege,
Right.
There's people that are going out there and suffering.
Right.
Right.
So, like, if y'all had a twin, which celebrity would it be? Oh, y'all.
Oh, what? Okay.
Who's the celebrity twin?
That's a good question.
Who's the celebrity twin?
Like a lookalike or like
Celebrity
Yeah,
lookalike.
yep. Or who you get the most, maybe even. Who do they be like? You
FOD the
I guess either
podcast,
Taylor
baby.
Swift or Kristen Bell most of the time.
You said who?
Taylor Swift or Kristen Bell
Taylor Swift.
for a lookalike.
Okay. Yep. I gotta look.
I used to have like a bob hair when she did, so it was just kind of
Okay.
bad timing.
I kind of can see it. I can see what you. I can see it though. I can see it now. You know what?
What you got there, Chef? What you got?
Oh,
Chef Trey in the building.
Chef Trey in the building. Show up.
Time to eat. Time to eat.
Hey.
Look at Talina. She's struggling right now. Look at Talina. She's struggling. She's struggling. She saw that place. She's like,
Lemon pepper dust.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Chef Trey, that's beef.
Oh yeah, it's jerk Philly with shrimp.
Oh yeah.
You can pick the shrimp off there and eat the shrimp.
Oh, no shrimp.
I'm smashing the whole thing.
We already know you are there.
Chef Trey here. Chef Trey.
Hey, SMR.
Smoked shrimp American cheese.
Thank you.
Man, Chef Trey, thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much, brother.
Make sure y'all go and find Chef Trey on all social media platforms. Man, it's
Trey's
Flavor.
I'm gonna eat the shrimp.
This goes out for a little flavor in your.
Yeah, she'll do that. She'll do that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's answer that question so we can wrap, y'all.
Which one was it? I've been told Lionel Richie.
What? That's what I'm saying, Lionel
I
Richie.
can see it.
Get out of town, boy.
Kane.
I think identify too. Just Carlton.
Carlton.
Oh my God.
I can see that too.
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
What is his name?
Who?
Jamie Foxx, the show.
What's his real name?
No.
The light skinned dude?
Yes.
Braxton. I was thinking Braxton.
I was thinking Braxton, but then I was like,
bro,
I was thinking either Braxton or Kane.
Man, I don't know. What's that dude name from Minister Society? The black dude.
Which one?
The one that got shot up that couldn't act at the end.
Trey.
They got shot up at the end.
Trey.
Everybody be throwing them at me, but
Okay.
I would say dude from Do or Die. B-Lo.
I know what you're talking about. I can see that. Yeah.
Well, I heard a knock at the door.
I don't know. I really don't.
Oh yeah. The past actors is in council. What's his name? The lady from Good Time. What's her name? Florida.
What?
Florida, yeah.
He said look alike.
I'm talking about act alike.
Oh, okay. Act alike.
She had like Florida. She had like Florida average.
Yes, sir.
Y'all ain't seen her in action, man. I'm telling you.
We gotta see it.
I'm telling you, man. When y'all see her in action, you be like, yeah, I can see it. I promise you.
No, I don't know.
Well, you guys have to, you need to tell us who you think everyone looks like.
Who do you think it looks like?
So, Luke Cage.
You stole mine.
He look just like Luke
They
Cage.
had pictures with it when you said that, right?
Oh yeah, we gonna put that picture up. We gonna put that picture up.
He looks just like him. That's the first. That's the first.
That's the first.
First, man.
I was gonna say that one.
Who she look like?
I'm trying to think.
Let's think about this.
That's a hard one, ain't it?
Let's think about it real quick.
We already got you, Braxton. That's Braxton.
It's somebody for everybody.
No, he got another looking like. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. Trying to figure it out real quick.
Anybody ever watched Greenleaf before?
Yes.
So he used to tell me that I would put him in the mind of that lady. No, the lady who was trying to tear them down. What's her name? She's done a lot of stuff too.
I don't know her name.
Letitia something, I think her
Are
name.
you talking about the lady that was sleeping with the dudes all the time?
No, she.
Was it the daughter? That's the daughter.
I'm gonna have to look it up. But she was part of. Her brother was Basie's whatever his name was, sister.
I don't know.
You the one said it.
Only person Greenleaf
I
and
watched Greenleaf.
Michael Clark Duncan or something like that. That's that actor on there.
I have to look it up.
He was on there. Michael Clark Duncan.
I think so.
I
Latoya, what's her name? Latoya something.
I don't know.
Her name, but yeah. I don't think I look like her. That's a hard one. I don't even know myself.
My mama. She look like my mama.
That's my mama.
That's my mama on the screen, y'all.
Hairstyle, glasses, all that. We got the same forehead.
You from Chicago?
Yeah, we from Chicago.
What's that?
West Side. And I heard the last name. I'm like, man, that's our last name too.
Fleming? Really?
Yep.
You're Fleming?
My family.
Really?
On Ancestry.
Big family. You never know.
When I ran to one of our family members on TV.
You never know. We're huge. Yeah.
Okay.
You stole mine.
Braxton.
Kareem.
Yeah.
Kareem.
Yeah. Yes, you do, Pastor. Yes, you do. Yup, I can see that.
Yep, Kareem.
I can see it. Now you know I had to think about who y'all was talking about. Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see that. I can see that thing. I can see some Kareem in there for sure.
Okay.
Are we supposed to eat that camera too?
Yeah, it's ASMR.
Yeah, y'all gotta eat that. Y'all can't just sit there and look at that now.
I'm gonna smash this in the car.
Nah, we ain't doing that. What are you talking about?
This in the car.
Nah, this
One bite.
Sorry. If you don't eat it here, you cannot have it.
What? That's a fry? Oh, I thought he put
No, pepper.
That's Chef Trey all day right here.
I'm trying to see.
Yeah, if you allergic, we ain't gonna put you through no. You know what I'm talking about?
No, it's just you don't eat. You don't eat certain meat. I don't eat beef, or like I'm not eating bread right now.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Been married in 6 months. You know.
I'm changing my life.
I make that dress.
I want us to have a long.
That's right.
Okay. So what's y'all favorite food?
Mine is pasta.
Pasta.
Salmon.
It's some right there in front of you.
You eat black and salmon?
It's some right there in front of you.
Over pasta.
You got that?
Not anymore, but I have, yeah. Oh man, you killing me, Chef. You're killing me, Chef. As soon as you started,
That motherfucker is
This shit good as hell.
You said you don't want to, right?
Oh, you don't want your sandwich?
I can eat it. She don't eat beef.
She don't eat beef.
They had beef.
I had a little bit of it and I already got it.
Send him my way.
It's gonna make me sick.
Let me get it.
Unwrap wrong.
Get home.
Oh, son. No.
There's a half right there. Oh, my bad. The wife spoke up. Don't do that. That's mine. Don't do that.
That's fire, bro. It's definitely worth fighting over.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, strap up. Put the flag on.
Definitely because I love those. Are those snickerdoodle cookies?
It looks like snickerdoodle.
And that's I love snickerdoodle cookies. Oh, this is the devil right now. This is the devil right now.
Oh, that's
but guess what? I'm passing that test because I will not. I can make it.
But if you make it out of this though, you're bound for success.
So what kind of cookies these is?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch cookies.
Do you have another piece of aluminum foil? Do you have another aluminum foil?
Like, if I'm drinking, my tea is always really sweet, so I put honey and sugar in it with lemon. If I'm drinking tea without any sugar or any honey in it, I'm serious.
Man, this is fire, bro.
That ain't easy for me to do.
He over there like restaurant. He's a faithful member.
Man, look, we gonna be all innocent each other for lunch every day. Like, yo, we had Trey's flavor over on 3rd and
you need to over West 7 and Barbershop or whatever. I'm there. Straight up.
Make yours.
There you go.
Yeah.
That boy. Play with him. Trinade.
See me eyeing you like
Trinade.
See, now it's gone. Lord.
Yep.
Alright, them cinnamon toast crunch cookies, but it's time to everything that's good come to an end.
Gotta come to an end.
Yeah, it comes to an end.
Let us know what what's this right here?
It's that cinnamon toast crunch cookie, boy. Where you was at?
I don't eat sweets.
Oh yeah, well put that thing right there on the table. Don't worry about it. Leave it right there. Oh, look at him. He gonna eat in the car.
He said pass
gonna eat in the car.
He said pass it over.
Pass it over.
That's
it look good, but what's y'all like Instagram, YouTube, like everybody's?
Oh, they can follow me on CMG Squad 2911.
If y'all make sure y'all pass the mic on this one too. Like y'all slide that mic down for this one so everybody can get nice and heard.
You can follow me on CMG Squad 2911. The Corinth on Facebook. Dwayne Culpepper on Facebook. You type in CMG 2911, my name gonna pop right up. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all of that.
You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, all of it. On Instagram, it's Talina L. Fleming, and also Lady So Divine is my actor page. Facebook is Talina Fleming, and then the elements of Talina Fleming. TikTok is TT Mama 42, and I cannot. Oh, Snapchat is Lena Lachey. Yeah, and I think that's it.
Okay, slide that down, man, to the pastor. Now slide that one down. Make sure y'all keep that bottom, square with the mic so it don't.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Hey, you can
go ahead and sing a note on that thing for us.
Find me.
So, I am
Morgan Freeman. God,
the voice of God. I am Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, and it's pretty easy. It's pretty at Pastor Eric, all one word.
Okay.
That's an easy one.
We met in Shawshank. That was my real.
You can find me on Instagram at Kimmery.Carlson. I'm on TikTok at Kimmery Louise, and I just created my actor page on Facebook. That is Kimmery Carlson Acting and Entertainment. If you need to know how to spell my name, Kimary. My name doesn't exist, so feel free to follow me on all that. Right. And my Snap is at Kim Kimmery.
Kim Kimmery.
Kim Kimmery.
Get your Kim Kimmery on.
You got it.
When it's good, it's good.
Yo, you sweating up under your eyes, bro.
Thank y'all for having us on.
Yeah, man, thank y'all for having us. I want to make sure that when everything drop, y'all get an invite to everything to kick off, man. 100+ people showing up for everything. So when they hit TV, we'll make sure y'all get all the links.
Yes, sir, man, for sure. We appreciate that.
From the comfort of your own home.
Yeah, man, it was nice kicking it with y'all this evening, man.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the food and thank y'all for the hospitality.
Yes, ma'am, y'all welcome.
And no, I have to bid you adieu.
Bye-bye.
I gotta skate.
We out.